So, welcome to another Chinese technology unboxing and review. This time it's for the probably the cheapest smartwatch I've ever seen. It's an £18 watch called the GT08, a generic unbranded watch shipped from China and available from multiple vendors. We're going to start off with an unboxing and then we'll go on to a review. So here's the box that it came in directly from the vendor, and it's quite a reasonable packaging. Cardboard box split down the side, so you open it up. Inside you have the watch. Obviously this has already been used by me for the review, so this has a little bit of a cellophane over the glass screen, which I've taken off previously. So you have the watch with like a plasticized rubber strap. You have a little packaging holding mechanism in there, and then you get an instruction booklet, which is in Chinese on one side and English on the other, which is enough to get you started. And the final bit in the box is a USB cable for charging the watch, because in this case the watch has a little micro USB slot on the side, and you plug the cable directly into the watch to charge it up. So that is the GT08, what you get in the box. So let's have a look at the outside of the watch. If you see, on one side we've got a little crown. The crown turns but has no function on the turning. It's more for push button operation when you're choosing menus and switching it on and off. On the other side you'll see there's a little cover, and in that cover and behind that cover is the micro USB slot, and you use that with the cable that I showed you earlier for charging the watch. Moving on to the back of the watch, you see there is a European CE mark for quality and safety. I don't know how much you should notice you should take of that. I don't think that's legitimate. The strap fits together like so, by just clipping it in. There's two little prongs into the back, and that really is all there is to see on the outside of the watch. So this is the first time you get to see the smartwatch actually in operation. We turn it on. It's a Bluetooth connection test. I've already prepared the smartwatch with my phone, and what will happen is when you turn it on the first time and every time, and you've already prepared it, it'll already try and make a connection. Now in this case, I haven't actually got my phone switched on. The Bluetooth's not enabled. So you'll see that it tries to connect and then it comes up with a connection failed, like that. Now if I enable my phone now, what you'll see is that in a bit you'll see the phone actually recognizes that pairing, and I've already sent a text message to the phone, so as soon as it pairs it should actually receive that text message on the smartwatch. There's its connection, and there's the text message. So as you can see, the Bluetooth does work in this phone. What you need to get it in operation, however, is an app which you can download from the QR code, which is in the manual, but also there's a little icon on the phone itself, and that app has to be downloaded. It's not available on the Play Store, so you have to download it separately and put it on your phone in order for the Bluetooth to work. So now we get to actually check the functionality of the watch. At the moment it's in sleep mode, which is what you would have when it's on your wrist. To wake it up, just press the crown. You've got 3 watch faces which you can change by pressing on them. And then if you swipe, you can get into the actual main functionality. There's a tool button on one side, which gets you to the popular apps like a radio and a music player and those sort of things. If you go back, you can then go back to the main menu, and if you just swipe or press the menu, you'll see that there's all these lovely icons, wonderful icons, with all these applications behind them. And well, you're thinking, this is what you're thinking anyway. But as you can see, if you go to the Facebook app, you get currently not installed. If you go to the Chrome app, currently not available. If you go to the WhatsApp app, currently not available. So these are just icons. There's nothing behind them. There's very, very bare functionality. For instance, you've got a calculator. You can do calculations with a calculator, like you have been able to do for years. And you've got things like configuration, menu configuration button. So you can change things like, you can view the Linux build information, and you'll find out there's probably not Android behind that, even though it does show you the Android robot at the start. Then you have things such as themes, which just changes the background. You've got, as you can see, you'll be able to see there's a camera on the front of the screen, which takes very pathetically bad pictures. This is one of me that I took earlier. So it's very very sort of simple stuff like that. There's a mode app as well that you can change between silent mode and everything like that. And then if you just click the crown again, you go back to the watch face, and press and hold the crown, and you power it off. And that is basically the GT08 Smartwatch. So, to sum up, should you buy one? Well, it's entirely up to you. There's two sides of this. Basically, you could just take a punt. It's only £18. And if you just want text messages to appear on your watch from your phone and do nothing much more, then yeah, it'll work just fine. But if it was me, and if I was going to buy one of these again, I would probably leave my money a little bit longer, save up a bit more, and get myself a decent smartwatch which has decent functionality. Thanks very much for watching this. If you have any comments, please comment on the YouTube link, and all of the information about where I got it from, how long it took, and what was the cost is also on the information bar on the YouTube video.